Hello there. Welcome back to the basement. I found a very interesting story that I think everyone should hear about. Even if I'm not the first one to tell you, you'll still hear it anyway. Again. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. It is by a story called by Boris Kitt, released this afternoon. And it is entitled Marvel Shakes Up Armor Wars. Don Cheadle series now being developed as a movie. Exclusive. And it begins. Marvel Studios has shaken up its Armor Wars project, and now what was to have been a series for Disney Plus will be redeveloped as a feature film. The move essentially pushes the title further down the development slate. Sources say the studio is committed in getting the story told the right way, and in that process realized that a feature was better suited for the project. Like all Marvel movies, it is intended for a theatrical release. Don Cheadle, who is reprising his longtime Marvel Cinematic Universe role as Colonel James Rhodes, aka War Machine, remains on board to star. Yasser Lester, who is acting as head writer on the series, will remain as its feature scribe. Marvel had been eyeing a 2023 start of production on the series, but the few people who were gearing up for that were notified Thursday of the change of direction, that being today. No directors had been officially attached, and it is unclear when an Armor Wars feature would pop up on Marvel's timeline of its phases of movies and Disney Plus series. Little is known about the logline for Armor Wars, although it was brought up earlier this month at Disney's D23 Expo when Cheadle joined Marvel Studios producer and president Kevin Feige on stage, revealing a logo for what was then touted as being a 6-episode event series. Feige first announced plans for Armor Wars in late 2020. The title Armor Wars hails from a celebrated storyline that was published in the Iron Man comics in 1987 and 88. Written by David Michelinie and Bob Layton with art by Mark Bright, it tackled the idea of the highly advanced technology of Iron Man falling into the wrong hands. The live-action series was seen as a way to showcase multiple types of armor. Cheadle's next Marvel appearance remains the MCU series Secret Invasion, which also stars Samuel L. Jackson and Ben Mendelsohn, and is scheduled to debut in 2023. He has played the character since 2010's Iron Man 2. This is not the first time Marvel has pivoted the development of a title in this way. Hawkeye was originally conceived as a feature before the executive team decided to turn the idea into a Disney Plus series. To date, Marvel has released all of its films in theaters. So, what went from a 6-part event series is now just going to be I can't say just going to be, but it now will be a theatrical release. Now, how much attention it's going to get with all the interconnective tissue they now have to build up for Secret Wars in phases 5 and 6, that remains to be seen. Because I offhand can't tell you, as I've admitted before, I'm not like a massive comic book sweaty, so right off the top, I really can't figure out what Armor Wars could do to be set up as part of the multiversal saga that is coming and culminating in 2 Avengers movies in 2025, King Dynasty and Secret Wars. But I just find it's really interesting that Marvel has flipped like that. I mean, it did mention at the end of the article that this isn't the first time, but obviously it's rare, because when Feige goes after one to do something, he just friggin' does it. So, I really have no strong feelings either way. I mean, a show or a movie, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I was kind of looking forward to a show, because, they'd have a little bit more time to work it. But a feature film, if maybe they decided it'd be too long and drawn out, maybe taking I don't know, looking across the campus there at Disney Productions and seeing that Lucasfilm building and going, yeah, they stretched out fucking Kenobi way too long, let's not make that same mistake, we're gonna make a movie. So yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't care. I mean, Armor Wars is going to be dope anyway. I love Stark Tech. Stark Tech is just so much fun. So, but yeah, what was a show is now a movie. Um, the impact, the impact on the MCU in general, or the schedule as it stands now, or how connected it's going to be to the multiverse remains to be seen. But either way, it was going to be a fun storyline regardless. So I'm still looking forward to it either way. Um, I don't know, it's not that big a deal to me. You may feel differently. Go ahead and let me know in those comments. Um, Please like and subscribe as well. But yeah, like I always say, I'm here to interact with people. So please leave comments. I'm damn sure gonna reply. Um, so yeah, that's that fun little story for now. And until I run into another little fun story, like I always say, there's always good times to be had when you're chilling in the basement.